So the news that there were 3 awards in the Queen's Honours list, and one of them with me now is Mr. Tony Brown, the OBE you've received. You obviously get notification about this in advance. Do you feel it's something you want to take, an honour from the UK sort of thing? How does it fit with you?
Yes, I mean, I'm very proud to have been given the honour. I have no problem at all in receiving an honour for the Queen, because she's the head of state of the Isle of Man. So from my point of view, I'm extremely honoured to have received such an award.
And what's it in relation to?
Well, it's in relation to my public service, which of course was over 35 years. And I've had the privilege over that time to serve the people of Castletown and hopefully represent their interests not only in town, but also in Tynwald and through Tynwald and also further afield. You
get notification in advance about this sort of thing, so you've been put forward by someone. Do you know who and how it came about?
No, I mean, I don't know who put it forward, but certainly I was notified of it, as recipients are, a few weeks in advance. And we have to just respect that confidence until it's announced by the Queen. So from my point of view, I've been sort of living with it for a short period, and I'm very honoured to have received it. And
where does it end? You might get Sir eventually. Is that how it works out, do you think?
No, I mean, it's all related to what you do in society, really, and many people get different rewards for many things. You know, it's determined by a committee in the United Kingdom who look at it and make recommendations to Her Majesty.
Will you be going to London to receive it?
Yes, I mean, apparently I get an invite later in the year to go to Buckingham Palace to receive the honour. And yes, I'll be going to Buckingham Palace for that with my wife and hopefully with my 2 children.
And what are you doing in retirement these days, Mr. Brown? Because, I mean, you know, one minute you're the Chief Minister, right at the cut and thrust. Now, sitting here at your home in Castletown, the garden looks very nice.
Well, it always did.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm involved in community events just the same as I always was anyway. I'm able to give more time now to 2 local events that I'm involved in, and one of them we're developing with some new events which are just about to be put into the public arena, but also developing what we do. And on the other side, it gives me time now to enjoy more time with my wife especially. I mean, Rachel, through the years, of course, has always been there with me and supported me, as have all the family, and especially, you know, direct family like Rachel and my 2 children have had to live with politics until I retired. So it's nice to have that chance now, although the children are adult children in their own right, especially for Rachel and I to go away on holiday when we want, and that's what we do. We just, you know, do what we want when we want. Rachel helps out in hospice, and I just help out in community events.
And a good time to retire, was it, looking back on things, the way that the world's moved on, do you think? You're glad you're out of it?
I mean, I was never worried about the world moving on and where it went. I mean, I've had some challenges through my 35 years of politics. I've been very fortunate. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the challenges. I enjoyed representing people, helping people. And hopefully in my time, I was one who made a difference with others to how society was in the Isle of Man. I thought it was the right time for me to step down. I'd been Speaker. I'd been a Minister for 15 years before that. And then I had the 5 years as Chief Minister. And, you know, I had to consider, do I want to carry on where I am? And because of my age and getting some time together, really, I thought that was important. And so I felt it was the right time for me to step down. I was comfortable about that, and it's enabled us to do other things.
You don't have to pick up the phone and make calls to Mr. Bell or give some advice?
It's now his responsibility. I mean, like everybody else in society, I have views. You know, politics is about life, how we all live, and you know, the quality of life that we all enjoy. And hopefully, you know, we can continue to develop. The Isle of Man has got a lot going for it still. We should really be very optimistic about the future. I have no problems about that. I think the Isle of Man is in a strong position still. And yes, there are challenges, but at the end of the day, you know, we will be whatever we are able to achieve, and that means us all working together to do the best for the Isle of Man.